What's up, guys? Anthony here, Tactical Solutions. We're up here at Mt.Baldy at about 7,000 feet with a couple crazy dudes that are planning to do the same thing. I'm at about 8,000 feet right now, taking a break on this tree. Got Matt climbing up, probably dying just like I am. We're heading up that bad mama jama right there. It's just beautiful up here. We're still in the tree line, which is nice, but it is steep. It is slow going. Is it worth it? Hell yeah, is that even a question? I made it up here to the ski hut. Freaking gassed. Beautiful. As long as a camp host is here, you can spend the night. And when it's open, there's water flowing. We're in the hut right now, and it's got water flowing 24/7, so you can come in here. Granted, if it's open, rumor has it you don't need to filter this water, but I did anyways. So this is the cabin. You can see here, pretty rad. So there's a second floor to this cabin. So check this out. Oh, that's comfortable, dude.
Why don't we just stay here tonight?
Why don't we just stay here tonight? That's a good question. Alright, so I'm sitting up here in the second floor of the ski hut. Smells really good up here, like old wood. Probably 22 beds up here. Places to hang your packs. The furnace comes up through here, out through the top. Alright, at this point, I'm too tired to grab the camera and the tripod out of my backpack. So it's going to be all cockeyed. Steve, how do you feel about this extra 5 liters of water?
It's good stuff. I'm loving it.
This is freaking beautiful. Holy smokes. Look at that view. At Pocket Camp, we didn't make it to the summit tonight. We got in a little late and it was getting down in the low 30s. So we decided to make camp. Monica, Jason, Matt, Steve, Tio's sleeping right now. What are we at right now officially? Would you say
26.4.
26.4 degrees right now? Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, you can see it down now.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the stars too, man. All right, Matt, what do you think about this trip, brother?
It's a brutal hike, but this right here,
worth it.
Makes it all worth it. Hanging out with these guys,
dude,
too.
Let me tell you, man, I gotta give you a fist bump on camera. That was the hardest hike I've ever done in my entire life.
Me too.
Steve?
Yeah, it's a little cold up here.
Okay. What'd you think of the hike, brother?
Oh, it was okay. I mean, yeah, it definitely was a butt kicker, but it was totally doable and it was fun because hanging out with friends. And yeah, right now we're standing over here and it's crazy windy, so it's way cold.
Sure is.
But down in the camp where we're at, it's pretty chill. So
it's nice and covered, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the trip so far, Jason?
It was not too bad. I liked it. It was nice, a little challenging. It's always nice to be challenged every once in a while.
Monica, how do you think the trip's been so far?
I love it. I think the trail has been amazing and the views are even better. And tomorrow in the morning, it's going to be epic.
It's going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, it's been a good trip.
Doing the jog in place because it is cold out here, man. We're in full layers, 20-something degrees with wind. Yeah, it's gonna be a team night for sure. I'm fixing to bet. So I'm gonna get my gloves on because I can't feel my hands. We'll talk to you later. Good morning, guys. We're at Pocket Camp here up at Mt.Baldy. It got chilly last night. Jason's Garmin said that it got down to about 6 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have my old school thermometer inside my tent. The lowest I got that to go down to was between 20 and 22. How cold was that for you last night, brother?
You know what? I think it was below freezing.
Yeah.
Probably, I would give it 22.
So that's what I got on my temperature gauge, was
Really?
20. And
Wow.
then Jason said he got 6 degrees Fahrenheit on his. So it definitely got below freezing.
Yeah.
But good night, man.
Thank you.
Copper Spur UL1. And then we've got 2 REI tents. And then we got the Lunar Solo here set up. Worked fantastic, but I was pitched on a slope, so I kept sliding around all night. To be honest, I actually didn't even go to sleep. Holy crap, it's getting cold. I think right now it's in the 30s, like mid 30s, high 30s. We're at 9,000 feet, about to pack up and head out. All right, so we're at a little lookout here at Pocket Camp. And that's pretty nice. The sun's glaring, so apologize. But it is pretty nice out here. How cold did you sleep last night?
Actually, the first half was cold. The second half was pretty warm.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
First half was a little bit cold, and then all of a sudden it was.
After getting up to go to the bathroom, felt pretty good.
So what did your Garmin say it got down to, dude?
Garmin said it got down to 6 at 2:30 when I got up. It was showing 9 degrees.
So 6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I had my gauge in the tent with me, so it was nice and warm, and it got down to 20. And I left one water bottle out with a little bit left on it, and it freaking was frozen solid.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I got some frozen water too. So.
yeah, this would be, once we get over this is basically going to be the summit.
Yeah, so once you get up to the top over there of this little ridge, you'll finally see the summit. It's only a little bit further from there.
So here's what happened last night. We were doing good, about to make the summit. But you know, we have a big group. We all stick together, you know, just in case like someone has a failure or like their cook set malfunctions or they spill water on their gloves or something, you know. So we're about 500 feet from the peak last night. It was pitch black. We should have left a little earlier, you know. We got to Pocket Camp, and before we got to Pocket Camp, we actually decided to call it. We said by the time we got to Pocket Camp, we would spend the night here just to be safe. We got here and it was probably, I want to say between like 32 and 36. I didn't check my temp gauge. You know, we were all just kind of scrambling to get our tents up and stuff. There's a little bit of wind coming through, and it wasn't anything to call home about, but you know, when it's that cold out and it's dark, you want to get your shelter set up. You want to get some nice warm food in your belly and go to sleep early. So that's what we ended up doing last night. So we stayed here at Pocket Camp, and we're gonna head up to the summit this morning. Got Jason and Monica's tents. REI quarter dome ones. How do you like it, man?
I like it. It's small inside, but
All right,
good enough to sleep
I'm gonna do a gear check inside your tent. He's got a Kelty Cosmic 20. Oh yeah, look, he's got the space blanket going there. That's smart.
Then a
Very nice.
light.
Okay.
Insulated.
Oh, you got the Static V light.
Insulated.
Okay.
4.4. Happened to Monica?
What happened?
Her air mattress start.
Oh no, you had a failure last night, Monica?
Yeah, I had a hole because 3 times I blew it up. In the last 3 hours, it just
Oh no.
on the icy ground.
Now what sleeping pad do you have?
It's a new air tracker.
Kinda scary. This is where I stayed. I actually moved these pieces of wood here and made a windbreak and put a bunch of rocks around for my stakes. But you can see this whole area is really dense, man. There's 2 campsites right here where that Z-Pax Arc Blast is and where those trekking poles are, and the ULA packet over there. These are 2 other good spots. And then there's a spot right here. I'm going to go on the trail and show you why this is a bad spot. The wind comes over this ridge, and it comes all the way down that damn mountain. So you hear it. You'll hear it gusting up this valley, and it'll come through and swing right into Pocket Camp. So if you camp right here, you're going to get dusted. So you're really supposed to stay in that area there because you're blocked by this hill. Above these 2 gents, there's this little, you can see this little ridge. On the other side of that, there's a bunch of other spots too to camp, and there's some cool little trees to hang your bear bags. Not that you'll need it at this elevation, but you know, for the rodents. Let me tell you how gnarly this place is. I'm hiking like probably, I don't know, 1/8 of a mile an hour, and there's all these views here, and it's freaking beautiful, and the freaking peak is right there. But I gotta stand here for like 3 minutes and catch my breath, because it's like you're breathing through a freaking straw up here. Oh my lord. Got Matt and Teo behind me. Whew. Man, this is just beautiful, beautiful country. Oh man, my lungs are weak. I'm beat. I'm freaking beat. But the summit is 20 feet from here now. Mt.Baldy. You. Get out of here, dude.
Not have, like, if you would have told me last night was 12 degrees, I'd be like,
that's it.
But like, it's 6.
Whew.
I think it's a maybe.
Just bagged it.
I mean, I froze in one where you'd be like that.
Summit, Mt.Baldy.
Yeah.
Got a couple guys up here. You can see there's a little camp spot right there with the windbreak. Got one guy right here with a small windbreak. Very small windbreak. Got another windbreak right there. But oh man, very cool. You can actually head all the way up there. There's a spot over there too. But the views from up here are freaking spectacular, man. So Jordan came up here. Let's go talk to Jordan real quick. Jordan, how much did your pack weigh yesterday?
57 to the ski hut
57.
and 60 to the top.
And he kicked our effing asses up here.
Yeah, that's pretty
by
fun.
about an hour and a half. No, technically 2.5 hours because it would have taken us another hour to get up here.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
You're a badass, dude.
Thank you.
Matt, it's your first time on Baldy, right? Yep. Yeah, buddy. All right, gotta get it pounded on camera.
All right.
Whew. Whew.
Good job.
That was...
What do you think of that hike?
That was the most brutal ass kicking I've ever had in my life.
I have to agree.
I would say.
I concur.
For right here, baby, Mt.Baldy, aka Mount San Antonio. You. Well, if we got 6 on the temp gauge down where we were, I mean, what do you think up here with a little more wind chill?
You got what on it? You got down to 6 on it?
And I got 20 degrees in my lunar solo, and my lunar solo was nice and toasty. So there's been a change of plans. We're gonna head down a different trail. We were gonna have breakfast up here, but we're gonna try and make it down to the ski lifts, going down the Devil's Backbone. So we're taking a different trail home. Ew! Ooh, going down some steep stuff. It's rocky and slippery. This is some steep stuff right here, but we're dropping some good elevation, so can't complain too much. Whew. Look at that. Ew. The camera just doesn't do it justice. I mean, that son of a bitch is steep, and it is rocky, and it is loose, and it is silty, and you gain 1,000 feet of elevation real quick. So luckily we came down that way. We came up from that direction, so pretty awesome. Washout, baby. Woo-wee. Crazy, man. One of the many sketchy spots of the mountain. Ooh-wee. Ooh, that gets steep. Very cool.
Good. I want to get the shot of you guys.
So rad. Parts of this mountain are very treacherous, and you don't get second chances. That is pretty much straight vertical drop. If you go the wrong way, it's gonna hurt. So you think this is like a run right here? Yeah?
To the right. No, the run is off to the right. Smaller
It could be like a medium run or something, you know?
but,
Yeah.
The one that most, there's a part that we have to take to the left. I for some reason I miss it every time. So if we end up on the run, man, we end up on the run. But
That's what Events is for, buddy.
yeah.
Walking past the old ski lifts. Pretty cool. And now we're just on a catwalk. And down towards the trailhead. We're gonna take the ski lifts down. Should be pretty cool. Alright. Looks like we are pretty much done. A little snow there. Taking the ski lift down, and they load the packs on. Thank you. Oh, this is so rad, dude. Are you kidding me? Woo! This looks a lot different when there's no snow, man. That's cool. Got my baby right next to me. Life is good, baby. This is awesome. So check this out. We're taking the ski lift down right now. I've got my pack next to me. GoPro. It's pretty sweet, man. God, what a way to end a trip. This is freaking incredible. Take a ski lift down. So rad. ULA circuit did great. Everything worked as it should. Great trip. Summited Baldy. Awesome. Boots worked great. I got some bungee cord laces. Those are really nice. Convertible pants are awesome. Patagonia R3 was incredible. Especially with that hood. The ULA circuit was incredible. I love these Cascade Mountain Tech trekking poles. Pretty much everything worked exactly as it should, except for the GoPro batteries. Those things sucked. But great trip, man. You can actually see, it doesn't look like much because we're still at elevation, but you can see part of the notch right up there. So we all just, we took the lazy route, or the fun route. I'll call it the fun route.
The correct route.
I guess correct route. Okay, we'll go with that. We took the ski lifts down. Probably shaved off roughly 2 hours of hiking and 1,300 feet of elevation.
Yeah, about.
Yeah. So the smart route.
it.
Yeah.
Smart route's more like it. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
That was
$15 well spent.
$15, and it's beautiful on the way down.
I think I put enough elevation and mileage in
Right?
to make that worth it.
Dudes, well, good trek. All these guys summited the peak. I'm stoked to be part of the crew with these dudes. So now we're just walking through the parking lot of the ski lifts. So you can actually take the ski lifts up, you know, throughout the year. It doesn't just have to be when it's snowing. So you'll head up the ski lift, pay your $15. It'll take you to the base of the mountain, and then from there you hike the Devil's Backbone Trail up to the summit. The way we went was a little different, obviously. When you think you're done with trails, I mean, we're right at the road. Guess not. Freaking trekking poles are lifesavers, man, on that stuff.
You're my first love. You're my first love.